I was very skeptical in the beginning. When I first met with Pop, I liked the idea. I actually wanted something similar in my practice, but just didn't know how to bring it into fruition. I found that it has really become an essential part of my practice. It not only helps me as a surgeon, but it also has increased the efficiency of my team. It's made my staff's life easier, and it's made my patient care better because I'm not just taking care of my patients' bodies, I'm also taking care of their minds.
I brought Pop into my practice because I identified a need for comprehensive support for my patients. Everything from nutrition to mental health, I think, is an integral part of having a successful surgery. I never want to make my patients feel like they're not completely supported pre and post-operatively, and Pop really allows me to do that.
I feel like there was a missing component to the patient experience in terms of, really mental health kind of counseling, nutrition counseling, and just the concierge component that we really wanted to level up. And Pop kind of filled all those needs and providing patients with more support for not only surgery part, but also that preparation before surgery and then afterwards as well. And just give them more tools in their toolbox to make sure they have as smooth of an experience as possible.
Having a service that does that as their mission just makes sense. And I think both my patients who are undergoing cosmetic and reconstructive surgery see great benefit from having an extension of the concierge white glove service that we already offer, just to make it a bigger village of people to attend to your needs during this acute phase of your life as you're undergoing surgery.
Surgeon to surgeon, we know that we have to a lot of times be therapists for our patients. And that is really hard when we're really trying to focus on getting the best results and really trying to have our own balance in our lives. The mental health aspect of Pop Recovery has been phenomenal. The nutritional aspect, having that concierge, all of that has, like I said, made my team more efficient, has made my work schedule better, and has made my team happier, to be honest. It's like having an extension without having a full-time employee.
Probably the most beneficial is the mental health aspect. I think that that's something that oftentimes in medicine and surgery is not prioritized, and then we see it come to the surface after surgery. And that can be really scary. I think having resources to know that this is temporary, it's normal, that you're supported through that process is really important, and I found a great benefit to that. Going through the checklist, making sure that the patient has everything they need to have a smooth transition into surgery and out of surgery, decreasing the number of phone calls for things that are not medical related, I think has been really helpful.
I see the effects that plastic surgery has on patients. It's not just about the surgery. The surgery is just one moment in time for my patients, and it's about the pre-op and it's about the recovery, and that makes the best experience possible for my patients and also the best outcomes. Having a team on their side that is there for everything. Having a nutritionist, I'm not a nutritionist. Having a mental health expert, I'm not a mental health expert. I know these things very surface level, but having that is only just gonna expand their knowledge and our likelihood of having a great outcome. And so I know that these things are gonna enhance my patient's experience and their outcomes.
As much as we want to deliver a very holistic experience to our patients, ultimately the two areas that Pop focuses on are the two areas that we don't necessarily have the training or time to fully delve into: the counseling and the nutrition services. The emotional impact is very underestimated. Pop and the team is going to be such a natural extension of the team that we already have. Work with new professionals who can bring in added elements to the patient care team and just help us all achieve, which is the same goal for us all, which is just an elevated patient experience.